What's up, everyone? Awesome. What's up, everyone? This is Danielle with Purple Star Tarot. I felt like this was the time to do a new moon check-in. New moon. What we got new moon right now? New moon in Capricorn. Step up and lead. So that's the message we have. So if you're new to tuning in with me, my name is Daniela, Purple Star Tarot. What I do is I do what's called cosmic casting, and what that is that I roll these astrology dice. These astrology dice tell us what we need to know astrologically for this reading. In this case, this is the new moon in Capricorn. So let's go ahead and roll and see who we're doing the first reading for. Pisces. All right, cool. First one we have Pisces. Okay, cool. What's up, Pisces? This first reading that we have here is for you. If you're new to my channel, my name is Daniela, and I am your cosmic cleric, your dice diviner, your tarot reader, your oracle. So we're starting off here with Pisces. Awesome. Okay, cool. So let's begin. Okay, Pisces. Let's roll the dice first and let's see what we got going on for you for this new moon reading. All right, Pisces, we actually got your sign here when I did my roll, so that's fun. So what we have? We have Saturn energy. That's going to be our situation. Pisces, the feelings behind it. And then what do we also have? 12th house. That's your house ruled by Pisces. Okay, cool. So let me first get the cards out here that will look at the reading with the astrological information. But intuitively, this feels like deep down you have a knowing that you have to get some structure going on in your life. So the first thing I'm feeling, okay, knowing Pisces energy is that, yeah, you're a dreamer and you have your magical ideas out there, but then it's like, how do we put structure to it? How do we put structure to it? Okay, so Pisces, let me get the last card out, 12th house. Okay, so starting off the reading, we're going to look at here Saturn being the energy that we have here, the situation that we got going for you. So Saturn energy says structure. So Saturn, you think about all the things that you do on a Saturday. If you have structure in your life, if you don't have structure in your life, then it's probably hard to kind of gauge what that's all about. But so structure. Let me read what I have here. So I have my little flashcards that I've written with information that I felt was relevant for each one of these planets. So structure, responsibility, discipline, boundaries, commitment, time, and mastery. So that's the feeling, or that's the situation that we have, is where in your life, Pisces, are you making room for mastery, making room for growth, making room for structure, discipline. I feel like you have a lot of great ideas, you have a lot of things going on for you, but it's like you don't really have a plan for it. You don't have a plan for it. So with new moon energy, that's all about new beginnings. So don't worry, this is all about making a plan. This is all about making a plan here, okay? And this is the Pisces card. Pisces card says sensitize. So that's talking about your sensitivities. That's talking about your imagination. Pisces is known as the compassionate one of the signs. Your words are I believe, I believe. So with Pisces energy around structure, this is where I feel like this is a call for you to surrender to actually working in some discipline in your life, okay? Working in discipline in your life, but where in your life is it going to play out? It's playing out in the 12th house. Introspection. So I don't know, like honestly, the first thing I'm thinking with that is like, maybe you need to spend some time to meditate. Maybe you need to spend some time to actually, like not just like every once in a while, but that I feel like this is saying that in this time frame, the that you need to actually spend some time with yourself to be able to really understand what's going on in your internal world, so you can like kind of take a pause. I won't be surprised if like Hangman card or something comes out when I do your tarot cards. But yeah, what in your life, Pisces, needs to rest? Do you need to release so you can spend some time to integrate like all of the understanding and the learning and the things that you know that you need discipline in your life for. Okay, that's the reading for Pisces so far. Let's look at some tarot cards. Okay, I'm gonna get 3 cards out for Pisces here. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, we got 3 cards for you, Pisces. Okay. So it wasn't the Hangman, but same energy, kind of like what I was telling you. 4 of Swords. You got this in a reading a while back. Okay. So 4 of Swords. Second card we got was Ace of Wands reversed. And then we have 6 of Wands. Okay, so let's put these cards up here. So yeah, Pisces. Yeah, that's the message. We already saw the message come out in your astrology, but now we're seeing it come out also in the tarot cards. The same message here is situation. We got Saturn for your situation, and then we have 4 of Swords. So I really feel like, okay, Saturn is related to Saturday. Okay, so it's like this weekend, Pisces, if you have it in your plans to be partying up, like Spirit's telling you not to. Spirit's telling you to like take some time to rest, recover. Like you need to spend your Saturday to do the structure, routine Saturday chores. Saturday, getting your week ready for the rest of the week, for even this whole moon cycle. That's the energy for you, is to rest. You need to take some rest, Pisces. Okay, and then Ace of Wands reversed. Okay, like what's so funny is like I did a reading for this girl the other day. She's a reader as well, and like the King of Wands came out. She's like, King Dangalang. Um, so I'm thinking the opposite is put that thing away, Pisces. Like honestly, okay, so this is talking about career, beginnings, travel. It's like, yeah, we need new beginnings when in our internal self. Reel it in. Reel it in. You need, that's the message for you is like, and then going forward is 6 of Wands. The words on the 6 of Wands card, what are they? It says victory, glory, triumph. It's like on the other bridge. It's like you, on the other side of the bridge, you know that your treasures are there. And the bridge in this case is, the mental energy that you have that you're currently straining, needs to be reeled back in, so you can use this mental energy for introspection. And then you also are, that's the struggle that you have right now, is really reeling it back in, and putting that, like, you see that it's a snake. Okay, it's a snake, and it's like, I mean, I don't want to, be phallic here, but like that's the energy is like reeling it in. So like, okay, Pisces male, Pisces female, either way, it's like this is the message. Take your time to bring all your passion back to yourself. Figure out what you're passionate about yourself, and like what you actually are going to be able to dream about, to work on. You know what your goals are. And if you don't know what your goals are, I mean, maybe you need to take a look at your star chart. Get a reminder. Like honestly, looking at your numerology, looking at your star chart, that would help you kind of have a check-in with yourself. So that's what I'm thinking when it comes to introspection. we have all these different tools that you can use to like know about yourself, your life path number, your name numerology, those kinds of things. Even just like your name meaning, like that's something I'm really big on as well. I do readings for those. That's what I've been doing a lot of lately. So introspection, get back into yourself, get back into your head, understand what it is that you're passionate about, what you actually can stick to having a routine, because not every routine is for everyone. You know, not every routine is for everyone, but you need to figure out what your routine is and what's something that you actually like really care about enough that is not going to be spending your energy for other people, but spending your energy for you. And then once you understand what that is, then okay, get back out there with that fire. So like new moon energy is all about like internal stuff. Okay, so this is like working on what you got internally, getting prepared for the new moon. Like even this has a full moon here, so this is new moon. Take some rest, do some introspection. When it comes to the time of the next moon cycle, like full moon, is time to come back out. Okay, you see this? We got full moon on the ground, and we got full moon above him, and like that could be the moon, that could be the sun, because this is a fire card, 6 of Wands. So either way, that's the message for you, Pisces. Okay, cool. Let's go to the next one. Don't want to spend too much time on each one of these because I got stuff I need to do in the morning as well. But I just felt like I needed to do a reading for the new moon. So let's turn that off for Pisces. Okay, cool. So, awesome. If anybody's turning in now, how's it going? This is Danielle with Purple Star Tarot. I am doing new moon readings for all signs. We just did for Pisces. All right, cool. Taurus. Next reading is for Taurus. Okay. What's up, everyone? This is Danielle of Purple Star Tarot. I am doing readings for all 12 zodiac signs, and right now we're doing Pisces, or Taurus. So Taurus. Let's go ahead and roll them dice. Whoops. Dropped a dice. All right. Just make sure my wall doesn't fall down. My bad. Okay, cool. Taurus. Oh, okay, interesting. I just rolled them dice, but we're getting the same kind of message here for Taurus, okay? Starting out with Saturn energy. Saturn was your first dice. That is the situation that we have at hand. Saturn energy is all about structure, discipline, and we also rolled your own dice, Taurus. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what we have in the cards for you. So Taurus energy is like, okay, this is telling you that you, Taurus, like when I think about Taurus, okay, the first thing I think of is like green. Okay, that's earth energy, but I also think of stability. Think of your money. Think of what you're able to create, what you're able to cultivate. Okay, Pisces or Taurus. Okay, so then the last card that we have is going to be the house. 7th house is your relationships. So I feel this is telling you, Taurus, if you're in a relationship, or if you're looking for a relationship, however you relate with people, because relationship is where this is playing out in. Okay, so new moon energy, that's about new beginnings, new starts, new way of discovering how it is that you are in the inside world. So with that, structure, cultivate, relationship. So I feel that this might be talking to a Taurus that you need to work on your relationship with yourself first and foremost, and so you can then have better relationships around you, like cultivating, growing new relationships, or like fixing relationships that are around you. So with the Saturn energy, like a big thing that I would think is like, you have your responsibilities, okay? You have your responsibilities, and you know what it is that you need to do in your relationships to keep them. This could possibly be a Taurus that might be having relationship issues, maybe. And this is a time for you to work on your personal relationship with yourself so you can better show up for your partners, your friends, the people that are around you. Now let's look at some tarot cards for you, Taurus, so we can understand further what's going on in the situation to help you. Okay, 3 cards for Taurus. Okay, let's do this. Okay, 3 cards for Taurus came out. What do we have? Okay, first card we have 8 of Swords. This is your situation. Okay. Then this is our obstacle. What we got going on here. 6 of Pentacles. And then further we have more Pentacle energy. This is you, Taurus. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So what I'm feeling now is that I kind of feel like with that first image I'm looking at is like you may be in a situation where you feel like your hands are tied. You may be feeling like you're doing a lot, or maybe you're struggling with your current situation that you're in, and it's like causing a lot of like mental anguish, which is possibly due to your lack of structure. Taurus, I'm thinking about like maybe your home life is in disarray right now, which is like making it so that you aren't able to have your normal routines that you know that you need to be stable. So here, this is the obstacle, what we're working through. I feel like this is I feel like there's like a connection issue that you're having with friends, family, where I just heard a Grateful Dead song in my head. What song is it? Like Fire on the Mountain. Okay, Fire on the Mountain. That song says why you want to give more. You gave all you got, so why you want to give more. So I really feel like you've given so much to a situation which has really caused all of this feeling of being bound to the situation. Like it's keeping you up at night, that you're thinking a lot about stability, about your structure, about how everything's kind of like a mess. But then going forward, I feel that there are maybe some bridges that you might have burned, that maybe can be mended again. Okay. Because that star on her belt is really making me feel hope. Um, okay. So think about the people that you've given to, and just like maybe you've probably got out of touch with them. I feel like there's somebody there to help you. Okay. Taurus, the last one that we have, like I said, this is all about, this is playing out in your relationships. So I feel like the future guidance here is with this Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is really saying to reinvest your time, reinvest your where you're putting all of your energy to. I feel that what you've been giving into, sorry, Taurus. Yes, what you've been feeding into is further feeding that fear, further feeding that anxiety, getting you away from the structure you need. So really take this time to see what is it that you can release, what is it that you no longer serves you, because when you are giving your energy to a situation that you don't need to be in, that it's really eating away at your foundation. So really take that time. So this is talking about our 7th house. So take the time to really evaluate, like, who are the people that you interact with? Are those people that you're interacting, are they actually helping you or harming your situation? really think about like how you feel when you're around the people. You can't rush in like a knight in shining armor for all situations. This is a knight that actually is really methodic about like who they're connecting with, what they're doing, all moves that are being made. So that's the message for you. That's the message for you, Taurus. Is really take that time to reevaluate. Who you're spending your time with, what you're spending your time with, and how you can break away from things that are making you feel drained, weak and powerless. I'm thinking of that song now, weak and powerless. So you can mend the bridges that. Uh, yeah, because I'm like thinking multiple songs, like the song "This Circle Will Be Unbroken," but then also yeah, not all circles. You can circle back. You can circle back on those who actually were giving you stability and see how that can help you. Okay, that's the message there for you. Really, Taurus, break away, break the chains that bind you. Okay, so next reading. What's up, everyone? My name is Danielle of Purple Star Tarot. I am doing readings for all 12 zodiac signs, and I'm going to roll this dice to see who the next sign is. Oh, we already did Pisces. Let's try that again. Leo. Next reading is for Leo. Okay, awesome. Leo. All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Danielle of Purple Star Tarot. If you're just now tuning in, like and subscribe. Share this with any other Leo that may be benefiting from this message. I'm doing readings for all 12 signs, so there'll be a message here for you. Pay attention to your sun, moon, rising signs. Thank you. Okay. Okay. First, we got Venus energy. Venus as a situation. We have Pisces, so we got more water energy here, and then eighth house ruled by Scorpio. Yeah, so intuitively, I'm feeling that there's some feelings, Leo, that I feel that you have been avoiding. And this is kind of asking you to look into that. That's my first instinct on this. But this is the new moon, so new moon is all about shedding what no longer serves us, as well as yeah, let's just look at the cards and then let me get the full message that we got going on here. So first thing we got here, okay, we'll pull out the cards. We got eighth house, we have Pisces, and we have Venus. So where's that Venus at? Venus, beloved. Okay. So Venus energy, that is, okay, so that's, it says beloved. You know, Venus, we think about Venus as beauty, love, but not just like external beauty. You know, that's the beauty that comes from the inside. That is that like Empress energy of love, like how you're able to be nurturing, loving, creative, loving yourself. Okay, so then we have Pisces energy, which is, it says sensitize on here, but that also, Pisces energy is your creativeness, your let's see, Pisces. Yeah, I'm feeling this. This is like a lot of dreamer energy, mystery. Okay, so let me look at my cards I have for me. The question that we have that comes up for Pisces that I've written down is, where can I release control and trust the current? So I really feel like this is telling you, Pisces, telling you, Leo. Okay, Leo, this message here for you is that, you have an eye for beauty. You have an eye for love. You have an eye for mystery. Okay, and this is telling you to lean into that. Lean into the mystery of life. That I kind of feel like, this is telling you that, okay, that you might have doubts about the mystery that lives inside of you. You have doubts maybe about the way that your energy is working, when it comes to, how you're able to transform into this new cycle. So I feel like this is like a transformation message for you, because eighth house is, that transformation energy. Releasing. I feel like you need to release control of the outcome, and just know that, I mean, like, to be cliche is like let go and let God kind of thing. Let go of needing to know the outcome of a love situation. I am a situation, honestly, like not just like loving out externally, but I feel like it is, I feel like this is also talking about how you are attracting, um, harmony and love in your life. Also, so it's just like a transformation of that. Like, whatever you can dream, you can have, but you need to dream those things that you want to get them. You need to be able to use your dream or magic to manifest and magnetize those things that you want. Because, I mean, yes, life is a mystery, but it's a magnificent mystery that you can manifest, right? I'm thinking also eighth house is the house of, the eighth house, but thinking of life paths as well. So when I think of life path eight, um, that's your CEO hat. That's your one who gets stuff done. Okay, so I feel like that's the message here, is that you, Leo, are needing to let go and surrender, to the current. Surrender to the flow of life, and understand that yes, you are able to manifest these things. So like, if you're, it's going to be a change of your frequency that's going to be able to help you move forward in this new moon cycle. Okay, so let's look at tarot cards. All right, tarot cards for Leo in this new moon. I get 3 cards for you. Okay. Okay, that card almost fell out. Let's go ahead and take it out. Okay, another one. Okay, and one more. Okay, Leo, Leo, Leo. Okay. First card, Ten of Swords. Second card. So we got this card that says yes. So it's a yes card. I'm going to pull one more card just because we got that. What are we going to do for the obstacle in the middle? Obstacle card for Leo. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles was the third card that came out. Okay. So, yeah. We got 8th house, 8 of Pentacles, 2 Pentacles. Okay, yeah, so Leo, and then this one came out was this yes card. Okay, so these are your cards for this reading here. I'll just put this right up there. Yeah, so Leo, this is telling you to get out of your head. You don't have to be the one steering the car. I'm surprised the Chariot card didn't come out, but that's the feeling I'm getting here, is that you don't have to know 10 steps ahead of what's going on. All that you are being asked to do is to get out of your head, because life is going to move on anyways, right? That's what I'm feeling, is that, okay, 10 of Swords, Ten of Swords means that this is the end, like in a good way. Like you've all of this mental thinking, all of this like pain, all of this stuff that you've been really trying to decide, like how am I going to solve the mystery of life? No, you're not to solve the mystery of life. The mystery of life is always going to be there. What you are needing to do is double down on your hard work, double down on the things that are going to really help you progress to the next phase when it comes to stability and money. I feel like that was the reading that I got for you recently too, Leo, was that you're needing to go on a road trip. Like go and travel, go and explore the world around you so you can understand that you are in the flow. You are in the current of the universe, that you are going to be able to do this magical thing that you didn't think was possible, okay? Because then the final card here was the King of Pentacles. Is that you can see that, like, maybe you need someone to point it out to you, because I mean, really thinking about mirrors is that, okay, if you are the sun, you're represented by the sun in astrology, that if you're not able to clearly see what it is that you need to work on, then those people around you give you clues and hints all the time. You know what I mean? So you're going to be able to kind of see what it is that you need to put your focus on. Okay. Let me think. I'm just typing this here in the chat here. Okay. So yeah, the message for you, Leo, is okay. So when we get the yes card, the yes is like, yes, this is definitely accurate, and also I feel like with that mother star, even being the words on that, is that it's telling you that like mothering energy is like the Venus energy that we have here. And also I'm feeling like Pisces, Venus put together, like that part of you that needs to nurture that inner child, magnificent person that you are. You need to get out of your head of worrying about what the next step is and just let the next step come to you as a mother receiving energy, so you can be busy on the right things. Hard work. Being able to actually see where you fit in the great mystery of life, and being able to release the things that are like really making you, like, this is like get out of your head and into your body. Like, you can't just like turn your mind off, but there are methods of what you can do to be able to see how your magic can play into the world, and how you are able to then be that visionary person that is able to see how all of your resources work together. That was the reading I had for you before, is that you've required a lot of skills through the work and the life that you've lived so far. But now, how are you going to be able to balance out all of that hard work that you've already done with this mystical, magical world that you're also a part of? How can you marry those two skills? Like, being a Venus, being love and connection and that kind of thing. So, yeah, I feel like there's a marriage between this corporate earth world that you've been in and this mystical, magical, spiritual world that you're in, and how those connect. You'll be able to see that vision, but you may need someone to guide you. Again, I'm really thinking of, yes, look at your star chart. Yes, look at your numerology, and that can also give you some pointers and clues for you personally of how you're going to be able to make that decision towards. Because I think you have like a lot of options, but don't think about it too much. Let the universe tell you. Let the people around you tell you. So you're going to be able to make smart moves, because that's what the king, especially the King of Pentacles, does, is making smart moves for his future and not just throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. Okay, that was a message for you, Leo. Okay, cool. All right, thank you. Thank you for anyone who's tuning in here. My name is Daniela, Purple Star Tarot. I'm doing readings for all 12 zodiac signs, and we've done a few already, so let's roll and see who's next. All right. We already did Pisces. Gemini. Okay, cool. Gemini. How's it going, Gemini? This is Daniela, Purple Star Tarot. I'm doing readings for all 12 zodiac signs. This is for the new moon energy. We are in new moon in Capricorn right now. So let's get, I'm going to do a cosmic casting here for Gemini to see what we have going on for you. All right. Here are the dice. Let's roll. Okay, Gemini. Okay. So we got Venus, we have Pisces, and we have 7th house. This is very interesting. So we got Venus, Pisces, and 7th house. So 7th house, we just talked about that in a earlier reading. Okay. So Gemini, this is talking about our relationships here. Gemini, we have Venus as our situation. We have Pisces as the feelings about the situation. And then we have the 7th house to say where this is playing out in. So it looks like in a relationships that you are in, I feel like maybe you're romanticizing them. Maybe playing them up to be more than they really are. I don't know, that's my first thought that came to mind. But with this being new moon, I feel like this is also asking us to release. Releasing relationships that may not be serving us. I feel like, okay, Gemini, with your energy, you're the communicator, you're the lover, you connect with all those people, you're a storyteller. So I really feel like this is having you question the relationships you have in your life and what might need to be released. Okay, so we're not going to spend too much time on that. Let's go ahead and look at the tarot cards and see what we have for you, Gemini. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see what we got here for you. Got 1, 2, one more card for Gemini. Okay, there we go. Whoops. There we go. 9 of Cups, the Moon, and 2 of Pentacles. Okay, 9 of Cups. So yeah, okay. So, okay, here we have 9 of Cups with this. Okay, this card also sometimes is known as like wish fulfillment. You know, this card is you almost have it all when it comes to love, when it comes to your relationships. So this kind of makes sense. We got water, more water energy. We got Pisces and Venus down here. And then we have the water energy coming up through Cups and the Moon. So that's how we have our, and then what's funny, it's like, I always love looking at synchronicities of like how everything all plays out together. And then 7th house is 2 of Pentacles, which 7th house is ruled by Libra energy. So it's like, it kind of makes sense that we have balancing scales when it comes to the 7th house coming through. So I just want you to see that. Can we even see that if I pull them all up here? No, not really, so it doesn't matter. But I see the symmetry, and I love seeing that when I go with dice to cards. So, what we have here, Gemini, is that okay? Yeah, you have loving relationships, you have connections, we have friends, but I feel like this is telling you to look at your maybe pay attention to your dreams, maybe pay attention to your thoughts, because I kind of feel like there's something like hidden underneath the surface that is not what it seems. I don't know. I just had that song come in my head, like life ain't what it seems. So yeah, I kind of feel like you need to really understand what like okay. So I feel like this might be a Gemini that is up and down when it comes to feelings about a situation. So this is where you're needing to release. So like if you're on this like roller coaster of love, what like oh they like me not, oh they like me not, that kind of thing, that's not good for your mental state. That's one day making you feel like you're on top of the world, next day making you feel like crap. So that is where the release needs to come in. Is that we're needing to drop. You saw that? Like my candle went out. My candle went out the moment that I was saying that. So that's a sign, okay? Um, yeah, it's a sign that the candle's done, but also it's like that connection has ran its course, Gemini. So yeah, this is saying that not all glitters is gold, okay? So yes, just because it makes you feel good in the moment to be in this connection, but also remember those times that made it feel really bad. So the future guidance here is Two of Pentacles. Is this stability or not? Is this harmony or not? Is this actually balanced? Is this like, okay, not everything is going to be great all the time, but that doesn't mean that you stick around because it was good for a moment, you know? So really, that's the message for you is Gemini, this is playing out in your relationships, and you really need to take that time to figure out what is balance and harmony in these relationships, or is there something hidden, or am I ignoring my intuition? Am I ignoring the red flags just because I am dreaming, hoping, and wishing for the best? Okay, that was the message for you, Gemini. If you need more of a reading, more personal reading, definitely get in touch with me so we can look more into this, but that was the message for you. Okay. What's up, everyone? This is Danielle with Purple Star Tarot. I'm doing tarot readings. Since it is the new moon, I just felt that I needed to do some readings here for y'all and get some guidance for my crew here. So let's go ahead and roll the dice and see who the next reading's for. Alrighty, Scorpio. What's up, Scorpio? Alrighty. We're going to do this reading here. We're going to do some dice roll. I love playing the game of life, right? Like, let's play the game of life. Oh, there's the first one that came out. Let me go ahead and just take that. Two more. All right. All right, so we got one of our nodes here. That is a North node. We have Leo energy, which is going to be which node, or I'm sorry, which feeling we have about this node here. And then where's it playing out in our life? In our 6th house. Okay, so this is work related for you, Scorpio. Why did I say it like that? Okay, let's get this ready here, Scorpio. Okay, there we go, Scorpio. You are next, and it looks like this is about something that is your destiny. This is what your purpose is. This is what's going on for you. Okay, so let's pull out these cards so we can use our intuition together to figure out what's going on for your new moon reading. So the new moon right now is in Capricorn. Capricorn energy, you know, that's all about structure, stability, ambition, that kind of stuff. And with Scorpio, you got your node here. We got the North node. Let me get that North node card out. So the North Node is all about our future. It's where we're heading and how we're going to shine in our future. So that makes me think of a poem that I wrote. Like one line of the poem was "shining in our future selves." Um, so it's like you can see that vision of what it is that you are needing to do, what it is, what your future is going to look like. And this is like the time where you can release the things that you don't need. So you have that room to grow and shine into what is going to be stable for you. Okay, so let's look at these cards together. North Node, this is our situation that this reading's about. North Node, future. Okay, Scorpio. We have Leo for the energy around there. It's like future's bright. Future's so bright, you gotta wear shades. Like, sorry, that came into my head. So, future's so bright, you gotta wear shades. Okay. So let's see. Sustainability. Success is your career. So this time is really saying release that stuff that is not like this is telling you get the game plan. Get the game plan set. Get the game plan set right now. Release all of the things that you thought that you needed to do. Like if you had goals and stuff that you wanted to do last year, and you can always start over. Start brand new this year. Brand new this year. So not saying new you. Don't just delete yourself, but like just start brand new right now. Okay, so like make a list of the things that make sense for you to work on. Really think about the lessons that you have learned, so you can actually be wise when it goes towards your future. Okay, so with the North Node energy, the question I want you to ask yourself, Scorpio, is what direction is calling you forward? Not like, hey, I wanted to do that last year. Hey, I wanted to do that last week. I wanted to do all this stuff then, whenever. No, think about like what actually is in your arena right now. What's the last thing somebody asked of you to do for them in a career setting? Whatever your job is, think about what are people asking of for you right now. Focus on that. I'm going to go back to this card right here. This is our new moon energy. Step up and lead. So there is something that you are needing to do, that you are the leader of, that you are going to be shining in doing that. That is going to help with your stability. It's going to help with your with your life goals of what's going on right now in your life. Something that you can actually do something about. Okay. So let's look at here. So I got Leo energy as the shining. Okay. Where? Okay, so like, I kind of feel like if you're looking for that direction, like something's being shown on as a spotlight to where it is that you should be exerting your efforts to do your job. So it's like like anything that I'm doing, like it's based off of I'm listening to the current, listening to the flow around me to know, okay, hey, I've had multiple people talk to me about numerology. Okay, so why am I not doing numerology? I was totally interested in numerology before I did this, that, and whatever, like astrology, tarot, any kind of divination. I was born into numbers, okay? So like I'm working on that because I'm listening to what's going on around me and knowing the current, what's being shown the light on. Okay, so using that logic that you're going to be able to step into, okay, what do I need to focus on in my 6th house? So that's where I would say, okay, look at your astrology chart. If you don't know how to do that, or if you've done it already and you want somebody to talk you through it with some intuition and guidance from all of the other paths that we can look at, reach out to me. I can help you with that. But 6th house, that's how you're taking care of yourself. That's your daily routines. That's your job. That's your responsibilities. That's that is your like daily habits. What are you doing every day? What is like your job is taking care of yourself. Your job is how do you take care of yourself? Through your money, your finances, through your mental stability, through like, because it's not Saturn specifically, but they're related. Your sixth house, 10th house, those are related to each other. So that's what I'd say for you. Look at your sixth house, 10th house, see how those line up with what you are actually working towards right now. And if what you're working towards is not present in those houses, and it's not actually, people aren't actually asking you for that service or whatever, like, why are you exerting your energy towards it? Because that's what you should be doing right now, okay? So let's look at some tarot cards and also see, Scorpio, what we got going on for you. I'm going to get 3 cards out for Scorpio. All right. One, 2, 3. Page of Wands, the Moon, Law and Order. Yeah, those definitely relate. The cards that I got with the dice roll too. Yeah, so Page of Wands, that's your first card. That's the situation. Like I said, communication. Communication means a lot. Listen to those messages. Pages are messengers. Listen to those messages of passion coming around you. That is going to be the situation that's going to help you understand what our future guidance is. Okay? So don't rely on just your thoughts, because your thoughts are you making your mind work. What you want are the thoughts to come through you. You want the thoughts to come through you, through signs, synchronicities all around you, so you can have better understanding of what it is your future guidance is. And then also look at the moon, look at the stars, look at that. Look at your intuition, okay? So if you're, sometimes we think the thinking voice in our head isn't our intuition, but it's, our intuition is how we connect with our gut feelings, our instincts, with the celestial information that we are downloading from above, okay? So something about getting out of the dark by listening to the communication that is around you, okay? Listen to the communication that is around you. Okay, the light is shining. Okay, so we're thinking, okay, right now we're in new moon, and this moon is dark right now, okay? The moon is dark, and what is shining? The light on what is hidden. And that is the unseen, the esoteric, what is around you, that you cannot see with your eyes, but you can see with your mind, right? Is that a song by the Gorillaz? I got sunshine in a bag. But if it's in a bag, it's hidden, right? So that is where the future guidance that we have here is law and order. And that is, first thing I'm thinking, okay, is there's a song by Roy Ayers, Ramp. Okay, Ramp is what Roy Ayers' musical project called Come Into Knowledge. So that's what I'm feeling, like law and order. Come into knowledge of the spiritual law. Maybe you'll find out who you are. Okay? So that's what I'm saying for you is listen to the signs around you, Scorpio, because people are going to tell you what it is that they need from you, and people are going to tell you, you're going to hear the patterns to be able to understand what it is you need to exert your energy for stability. Stability. Sustainability. Stability. Sustainability. I'm just thinking of wordplay now. So anyways, that's the message for you is you got wisdom on your shoulder. You got messengers. You got the bird's a messenger. listen to the messages around you, because the messages around you are going to guide you into what it is that you need to take action on and what it is that you need to release. If you don't hear anything in the flow around you, if you don't hear anything from your guides that are telling you, hey, this is what you need to work on, drop it. So you can work on future goals, future guidance, move forward. All right, cool. What's up, everyone? This is Daniela, Purple Star Tarot. I am doing readings for all astrology signs, and we've gone through a few of them already. So let's go through some more. I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice. The dice is going to tell us who the next reading is going to be for. There we go. Cancer. The reading is for you, Cancer. Awesome. Let's go ahead and roll the dice. What we got for Cancer? Do some cosmic casting for Cancer. Give us the message that we need to have in this new moon. All right, we got Pluto. Cancer, your sign came out in 9th house. Okay, cool. Awesome. So, transformation time. That's what I'm feeling. We got that Pluto. This is a big transformation for you. And Cancer, with some of the readings that we've done recently, I'm feeling that I know what this is going to be about. So let's get these out. Okay. Pluto. We got Pluto's coming out first. On this, it says rebirth. Transformation, rebirth. Things are a-changing. The times are a-changing. And how do we feel about this? Cancer energy is what we feel about this. So with that, it's like, you know, the first thing that comes out when people say Cancer is emotional. But I feel like this is also like, okay, the word on this one is immerse. So dive deep into those waters. The waters that rebirth you. And the way I said that, I was really thinking that, ooh, that smell. The smell that is around you. But yeah, you're immersed in rebirth energy. And where is this playing out? It's playing out in the 9th house. And the 9th house, that is expansion. Okay? So I feel like this is one of those situations. Okay, so the words on this one is exploration for 9th house. But yeah, I feel like this is exploring what the next phase is going to be for you. What it is that you're going to drop so you can move forward. With the 9th house, the energy with that, because that's where it's going to be playing out in. That's where, like, let's see. Let me get this up here too so we know who we're talking to. Oh, my bad. Cancer. Okay. There we go, Cancer. Okay. So, Cancer, what you got when I rolled is Pluto, Cancer, 9th house. So, 9th house is where this is all going to be playing out with. So, let's start with that. 9th house, we have, let's see what my, I'm working on making my own deck. Like, pretty soon I'll be able to show you. I mean, right now I just got a whole bunch of little cards here. So, 9th house. 9th house is about your expansion. 9th house is about exploration, going forward, finding like true meaning. So what belief or worldview is ready to expand? So first, so I'm thinking that situation of, yeah, you got to clean up the closet before you can put more stuff in it. It's like, if you are needing a rebirth, like a makeover. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. A makeover, however it is, makeover of the way that you view things, a makeover of how you present yourself, a makeover in your perspective. So I kind of feel like this might be a Cancer that you have had maybe your political views, your some kind of views that you have on the world around you is something that you've just been nonstop of, this is what I stand for, this is what I stand for, this is who I am. But I feel like this is really taking you to take that time to really feel your feelings and really understand, like, do I actually still stand for this? has my thoughts changed around this? Has something changed around the way that I value things? The way that I value um, all of the things that have changed. So maybe you've gone through a lot of changes already, and it's like, does this change still serve me? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Okay, let's look at tarot cards so we can understand what's going forward here. Um, that Pluto energy. We got 3 tarot cards for Cancer. Let's go ahead and shuffle these up. Oh gosh, let me pick up my cards. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's get 3 cards for Cancer. Understand what we are needing to release in this new moon. Okay. Okay, this are the cards that we got for you, Cancer. Okay, first card we got is the 5 of Swords. So 5 of Swords, like I said, change, change, change. 5 is a number of change, and this is changing our perspective, right? Changing our mental attitude. Also, 5 of Swords is like conflict. So I kind of feel like the conflict is happening within your mind. Conflict of the changes that you need to make, like when it comes to your rebirth here, of releasing something. So I kind of feel like with the King of Cups here, King of Cups is reminding us to not be emotionally attached to this transformation. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have feelings about it. You have feelings about what's going on in your life, but you don't want. With the 7 of Swords coming out, I'm feeling like a thief of joy. If exploration and wonder and excitement and expansion gives us joy, don't let it hold you back if you are... Don't care what people think. Don't care what the people think around, because maybe you've like built up who you are, your identity around who you've been. Your friends know you. Like if they're real friends, your friends are going to be there no matter what. If you're changing your life, changing who you are, changing something about what's going on, like the real people are going to stick by you, and those who don't matter, right? Yes. I mean, this is your energy, Cups energy, water energy, Cancer energy. But what we have is that, okay, maybe you've been really loving, caring, and giving to the people that are around you. But I kind of feel like this is like either you or someone around you is holding you back from making the changes that you need to make in your life because of the changes that will happen. So this is telling you to move forward. Don't think about don't think about don't think okay, what am I saying? Like don't you're not being dishonest with yourself by changing yourself, by reinventing yourself. We live a million lifetimes within this one incarnation of our life, let alone all of the past lives and everything that, you know, who you're going to be, who you have been, all of the people that you've came from. So don't worry about not being true to yourself, because who you were 5 years ago is not who you are today. Who you are, you know, a month ago is not who you are today. You might have changed your mind about something, and that's okay. So that's what I'm feeling is don't hold yourself back. Don't hold yourself back. Whatever you're thinking, with 5 and 7 coming here, like this is really, I'm feeling that this is like, all of the numbers here are odd numbers. 5, 7, 9 in progression, actually. 5, 7, 9. So find something to even it out. If everything is odd, don't be afraid of being odd if you're changing to try to even out the score, even things out. So that's the message for you, Cancer, is be okay with moving forward, because a change is happening, a rebirth. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was it for you, Cancer. Let's go ahead and go with the next reading. What's up, everyone? My name is Daniela, Purple Star Tarot. What I am doing is I am doing some cosmic casting to give us some clarity around this new moon that we have going on. We are in the new moon of Capricorn right now. 3, 6. Okay, so let's go. We've already done Leo. Leo wants to come out again. 3 times. That's insane. Pisces, you've already done you. Oh, that rolled off, but Virgo. Awesome. Rolling dice for Virgo. Let's get Virgo's name up here first. All right. Rolling dice for Virgo. Okay, we got the Sun for the energy, the situation, Aries for the feelings around it, 7th house where this is playing out. Okay, so I'm feeling this is like a situation where it's your relationship with yourself. Okay, let's see what we have. Source, we have the Sun. This is a situation where your light is coming from, where your energy is coming from, where your passion is coming from. Okay, so then now we have Aries to come out as their second one here. Aries energy is more passion that goes with the Sun. That okay, I'm just seeing how this all goes together here. We have Virgo, Aries. The word on there is act. Okay, so where are you getting your fuel from? And the feelings behind the actions that you're taking is due to is in your relationship house, which is your 7th house. So I'm feeling with these coming together that we have, let's see, let me get this card out so I can think and not talk. Where's it at? There we go. Relationship. 7th house. Okay. So, Virgo. Sun. Aries. 7th house. So, yeah, with this, I'm feeling that we have this. The situation is your fuel, your source, your strength, your inner light. That is the situation. Really seeing what parts of you are being lit up by fire. And then how is it making you act? And how is it impacting your relationships? Okay. So that's the message there. We'll come back to that in a moment. But first, we're going to get some tarot cards out for you, Virgo. Okay. First one was Empress. Second card for Virgo. Guidance. Knight of Swords. Okay. 3 of Wands. Okay. Okay. So, First card that came out was the Empress card. And with the Empress card, I'm feeling like, okay, this is the card number 3. Empress card. I'm feeling like this is related to how it is that you, like, because I see the words beauty, luxury, like, so this is like everything that is fueling you to bring goodness into the world, to bring your light into the world. But I kind of feel that there has been maybe some conflicts, okay? Because this is like Knight of Swords is, the words on here are tensions, highs and lows. And I kind of feel like that kind of rides with the Aries energy of that fire. I mean, even though it's not a fiery card, because it's swords is air energy, but fire is what is fueling us. That's for future guidance of, and threes relate to that relationship thing, okay? We're friendships. So I'm feeling that this is saying that for you, Virgo, that the situation is that you're shining, you're bringing your light to the world, you're bringing your Empress, your art, your beauty, your magic to the world, okay? But I kind of feel like there might be a little bit of conflicts going on when it comes to the way that you're connecting to friends and family, adventure, community. So what I'm feeling is that maybe that you're like all work, no play. I ain't got time for play. I ain't got time for friends. I ain't got time for that kind of thing. So, I feel like this is telling you to reassess those situations, reassess those relationships that you have, and see where you can make time. Make time for friends, fun, and adventure. Okay, it may not be a lot of time. Maybe you're gonna have to schedule it in because you're a busy person, but really take the time to think about like how it is that you're able to have adventure, have friends, have action going on that's not just work related. Because this is not 3 of Pentacles, this is 3 of Wands, okay? Wands is passion, Wands is fun. I kind of feel like this is your mind is so high strung in how it is that you're bringing beauty and love into the world that you're like button heads with anything that is not for the the money prize, because I mean that's Virgo energy, your earth energy. Okay, so yes, you have your stability and you're like, okay, if it's not money it doesn't make sense, right? If it's not making money it don't make sense. But this is also saying, hey, we have abundance. The Empress has abundance, not just in money, but with beauty, with wealth, with art, with prosperity, with you know, with pregnant with ideas. You know, that's the thing with Virgo. You with the Empress energy, you got all the goods, okay? But I feel like because if you're only focusing on one area of I gotta get my money right, I gotta get my career and all that stuff in order, that you are missing out on the whole other part of life that is fun, excitement, spontaneity. So, schedule some chaos in your life, okay? That's what I like to call it sometimes, containerized chaos. Know that during this time is the time to go off the rails a little bit and have some fun. Okay, so that's the message that I have for you, Virgo, okay? Don't be tense. Don't be all work, no play. Okay? That's the message for you. Put these cards away. What's up, everyone? My name is Danielle with Purple Star Tarot. I do personal readings, but right now I am doing all 12 zodiac signs for the new moon. So let's go ahead and roll and see who is next. Libra. What's up, Libra? All right, next reading is for Libra. Libra, sun, moon, rising. Check your signs, check your placements. Because if this message does not resonate with you, I have other messages depending on your sun, moon, and rising sign. So let's roll the dice for Libra. All right. So we got Neptune. We got Pisces. And we have 12th house. Okay. So Neptune. Neptune is... See, that is the right one I'm looking at, right? Yeah, Neptune. Neptune. Okay, Neptune. Words we have on there is vision. Okay, we have your vision. And then the next one we have is Pisces. Where is that Pisces at? What do I have here? Just make sure I got my cards here for you. We got Pisces and we got 12th house. I'm seeing a theme. Like, I'm getting a lot of the same kind of cards here for everybody, but okay. So Pisces energy is what we have around that. Sensitize. Feeling like this is like feeling into your feelings. 12th house is your house on your, like, your inner world. That's your world inside, you know. So really, this is telling you to feel your feelings. Feel your feelings when it comes towards your vision, when it comes towards anything that has to do with the Neptune energy. So Neptune being our, so like, I kind of feel like this is all surrender, okay? Neptune, some of the keywords for Neptune is surrender, your dreams, your spirituality. Pisces also is that, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sneeze, but I had to. So Neptune is related to Pisces energy, okay? And this is really, that words on that is surrender, and then 12th house. Like, all of this is all related. So you need to surrender to your feelings, being able to actually feel what your vision is. So I kind of feel like the Libra here, okay, like the Libras, they always say Libras have issues with making decisions and whatnot, but this is more like, you know what your internal decision is that you need to make. This is really just listening to it. And if you're like listening to everything that's out there in the world, that's going to be really hard for you to listen to what's going on inside. So I kind of feel like this is telling you to take some time to tune into yourself, because the word on that, 12th house, introspection. Take some time to listen to what's going on inside so you can really understand what it is that you need to focus on, to understand what it is you need to release. And I feel like that's like releasing the world, releasing, listening to the world. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world, you know, and if you're always listening to what's going on in the world, then that's going to cloud your intuition in a way that you're going to just be listening to everything outside. So take that time to listen to what's going on inside. That's what's going to really help you understand what it is that you need to give up. Maybe it's a habit. Maybe it's the way that you think. Not telling you just like completely think differently, but like really understand what it is that like draws up these strong emotions within you, and understand what is it that you're actually able to control and what it is that you're not. I mean, the only thing you can really control is yourself. So the world is going to be the world. You can do whatever you can to contribute to the progression in a positive or negative way. But the only thing that you can actually control is yourself. So that's what you should focus on. Really listen to what it is that you want inside of you, and then what you want to spend your time and your actions to. Okay, so let's pull out some tarot cards for you, Libra. I'm going to shuffle it one more time. Okay, 3 cards for Libra for this new moon. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We got Knight of Cups, Six of Wands. Ace of Swords. Okay, yeah. So I kind of feel like, okay, this is, like I said, that your vision, that's Neptune situation. The word on Knight of Cups that popped out is quest. Okay, so your vision, that's your quest, that's your mission. You're on your horse. This is the year of the horse. This is your year. Okay, this is your year that you are on a mission to to live out your dreams, live out your vision, actually take that responsibility this year. Okay, but that's not even a but. It's like this is the situation. This is our obstacle right now. This is what your inner wisdom. You see that owl? That owl is an owl of wisdom. That's an owl of triumph, glory, victory, getting it done. So it's like, yes, living out your dreams. Okay, live out your dreams. But first, you need to get off your high horse. I kind of feel like with looking at this picture, getting off your horse. Okay, because cups energy, that's this water energy. Sensational. Okay. Sensitize right here. That's the word that came to mind. Sensational. So like listening to the world around you, that it's a lot of senses, a lot of sensory overload. So this is really doubling down on that energy of reeling it back into you. I feel like that was the reading for Pisces too. That got that same card, maybe? I can't remember, but it doesn't matter. Six of Wands energy is really being wise. Six, fire. Yes, so it's like you know what that you need to put your fire into, but you have to take that time to listen to your inner owl to be able to get to that conclusion. And then once you take that time to quiet down, to do the introspection, the 12th house energy, see what's in your 12th house, so you know what it is that rules that for you, and then understand what decisions you need to make. So, Libra, this is telling you to make decisions, you have to withdraw from the world to be able to listen to the inner guidance of what decisions you need to make. So, yes, you want to be informed. You want to understand what's going on around you so you can make those decisions, but there's something that you need to release. And I feel like that is releasing the ideas from the world around you, so you can actually listen to your inner vision. You know, introspection is coming out here, and then vision coming out here. So inner vision. I'm thinking of that song now. Inner vision. Let's just move it out. So listen to what's going on inside you so you are able to see what it is that is going to be the best use of your time. But really, from now until like the next quarter moon, I think is that time that you're going to be really taking that time. So before the next quarter moon, schedule some time to listen to your inner guides, whatever ritual, ceremony kind of thing that you do for yourself to tap into that before the new moon. I'm sorry, before the next quarter moon. Okay. That's the message for you, Libra. Awesome. What's up, everyone? Hi, this is Danielle with Purple Star Tarot. I'm doing readings for all Zodiac signs. And next, I will roll the dice and see who we're doing a reading for. Let's see. Who do we need to do a reading for now? We already did Scorpio. Already did this one. Let's try again. I keep getting the same ones over and over again. Okay, So, I think that's all I'm going to do tonight. That's all I'm going to do tonight. I've already gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 signs. So, I have just a few more signs that I will do. I will do those later tomorrow, probably after like 3 p.m. or so. So, we only have a few more left. I'm going to sign off. This is Daniela with Purple Star Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will later splice this up with timestamps so you will know who all these readings are for. Thank you and have a good night.